Hi guys, it is March 6th in New Zealand. And as I sit here waiting for the sun to set, I thought I might read you an entry I literally just wrote in my diary. And I just thought it was fitting to how I feel. So I thought I would just read it to you. As I reflect back on my life, I'm still shocked and wonder, how did I end up here? Divorced, single, childless, in New Zealand at the age of 41. Away from all I once held dear. As I watched Married at First Sight Australia, and they asked the girl, "Do you feel good enough?" The girl answered, "No." I resonated that was me, that is me, when it comes to that relationship, when it came to the relationship I was in, and when it comes to my relationship with God. I don't feel good enough, deserving enough for love, for commitment, for my needs to be met. I want to believe in myself, to feel good enough, deserving enough, to value myself. Maybe that's why I'm being called to walk closer to God. I don't know. I know that only He can lead. And I know that He's the only one that led me here to this country. I don't think this is the life He wanted for me. I know it wasn't. There was so much hope for us to grow in the Lord, and we both had a part in losing our authentic selves. We lost our relationship with God. We lost our relationship with one another. And I'm baffled that with all that happened, so let's turn the page, and I'm hoping not to get eaten alive, as there is mosquitoes flying around me like crazy now. In New Zealand, I feel like this is the home and where I belong. I love my Canadian culture, my family, my North American roots. It's that they are the roots, the soil, but the sun is from here. My biggest growth as a person has been here. I started in Canada age 15 to 25, but it's here that my naive, innocent girl turned into a strong, independent woman, and more since my marriage breakdown from mid-2007 than it was in the last 10 years previous. I am 4.5 years down the track, and I'm so different. At times I feel like I'm back in Bible school, college, growing and blossoming from there, and other times I feel like a whole different person. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, hold on, I'm gonna go back inside because this is crazy. There's like 5 of them flying around. This is the joy of living in the middle of the bush. It's beautiful and spectacular, and I'd love to show you guys the sunset, but I don't want to get eaten alive. So we'll just go inside. It's actually a lot cooler in here. Oh, so bright. I'm gonna just turn the light. So age 15 to 25, but it's here that naive, innocent girl turned into a strong, independent woman, and more since my marriage breakdown in mid-2017 than in any of the 10 years previously. I'm 4.5 years down the track, and I'm so different. At times I feel like I'm back in Bible college, growing and blossoming from there, and other times I feel like a whole different person. For the first time, I can see what I have issues surrounding trust and control, the freedom to let go, to lose control. I need to do work on this to really understand how to break down that barrier to let someone in and to completely be vulnerable. It's so scary. A time that I feel like it's coming. That person, the love of my life, to love me fiercely, protectively, and completely, and only weeks or months away. And other times, I wonder if I'll be alone in life forever. I don't feel like I'm meant to do life as a single. I feel like my perfect, imperfect, God-fearing bring us closer together in Him, guitar playing, worship lover is around the corner to do life with, and I just don't know when. I'm excited, I'm nervous, and I'm hopeful for the possibility to date, really date, to have butterflies, to choose every day to love, and even if it's hard to push through excitement and the ups and the downs, and to stand side by side through the storm. All I can ask is for God to prepare me for this like never before. The rose-colored glasses are off, and just the reality of us. This man is in God, and place to be relationship with us, both for the rest of eternity. That will be my greatest blessing. I hope that makes sense. But it doesn't have to make sense to you. I'm just trying to give you a glimpse of how I feel and, what life is like at the moment for me. Yeah. That's all these crazy things have been going on in my head. There is an Elevation song called Quiet, and it's about being still and hearing God pretty much. And then there's another song called Oceans. I'm not sure if that's from Elevation or not. I forget the name. I've sent it to my two best friends. So if Andrea or Mary, if you want to write in the comments those songs I just sent you, it's for other people, that would be great. Or I'll try to do it later. Every time I have a season in my life, a song hits me, and majority or not, since being in New Zealand, it's actually always worship music that really, really speaks to me. And at this point in time, it is those two songs that just have me stopping and worshiping and singing at the top of my lungs. So yeah, I'll put the name of those in the comments. Anyways, thanks for coming on this crazy journey with me. I go for my blood test on Friday, so I'll probably talk to you guys then. I'm just gonna try to get through this week. I'm on the PWOC group this week, which is the before school readiness program that we run. So I'm excited for that, even though I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, we're just trying to get through this week and hopefully not end up in isolation. We've done really well. My throat's really hurting from my allergies, which is weird because it's autumn. But yeah, I just took a test this morning for tomorrow and it still came back negative. So definitely don't have COVID. But yeah, it's just what's happening. A lot of parents are getting COVID at the center, so we have a lot of kids in isolation. We have a few staff in isolation. But in my room, we only have one staff in isolation because one is returning this week. I still have to wear masks this week till Thursday because my colleague is able to work under the critical worker because her dad has it and she lives with him. So she is a household contact. So everyone in her house is staying home except her, who's coming into work. So she's wearing a mask. And we all have to wear a mask when we're around her. So we've got 4 more days of doing that, and then hopefully no one else will get it, and we won't have any kids or contacts that come to the center. Hopefully they get it outside the center, and so therefore we won't have to wear masks again, but no idea. We will just see. I feel like I've been so much, and I literally was outside for like not even 5 minutes, and I've got like 7 or 8 bites on me. So annoying. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great Sunday for you, And I will talk to you, probably after I get my blood test results. Have a good evening and a good day.